What's up, guys and gals? This is Griever back here, bringing you guys the latest behind-the-bar reviews for Shuumatsu no Valkyrie, also known as Record of Ragnarok, Chapter 32 review. Host Griever as always, and anybody else feeling the lackluster of this chapter? I have considered doing a live reaction to this. Like, I was thinking, okay, didn't live react to the beginning. Thought maybe like middle of the pack chapter, like at the beginning of the fight sort of idea. I'd live react, then do a few more behind the bar reviews chapters, and then get on to the main event. But this disappointed me. Did it disappoint you? Because what can Shiva do against Adam? That's my question. I don't honestly care about Raiden. I don't. If he loses, if he wins, I don't care. I just want to know, could this man, showcasing his abilities in this fight, forget, there's another F word for that, but forget all the mythology you know, because remember, this is a new interpretation. So in this interpretation, from what we find out from this fight, can Shiva beat Adam? That's my only thing I took away from this chapter. That and Buddha looks like a bad version of Shuumatsu. Like, what did they do? What did they do? We'll get into that later because I have to make this video at least 10 minutes long, and I feel like I covered the whole damn thing. Like, it's just, this was the weakest chapter of Valkyrie I've ever read. Chapter 32 is the weakest chapter. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section down below, but I feel like this chapter is the weakest. Only because, yes, does it set up parallels for other things going on outside of the fights? Of course it does. We have Loki and Zeus walking away from a completely destroyed skybox, so to speak, and them walking away and Hermes just standing there like, everybody's getting a little tense. Ares comes back after mourning for Hercules, and he sets up a table in the ruins, and he's like, alright, let's do this. And he does that, and that's fine too. But that's, like, after that, we get Loki waiting for Buddha. Buddha shows up, and yada yada yada. But, like, the fight itself starts so nonchalantly. It's a brawl. It's Rocky 5 at the ending. It's a fist fight. There's no special power shown. There's no Voland. Oh my god, Shiva was taken aback with his 4 arms and 2 legs by a dropkick. I don't find that impressive. I find that kind of, for any Shiva fans, I would find that insulting. Like, I'm not a fan of Shiva. I hope he goddamn well dies, because I think he's way weaker than Zeus, and no par he would have lost against Adam. But, like, we're looking at this, and I think this is a setup chapter. I do, because we get the whole Loki and Zeus walking away from the ruins. We get Ares coming back to chill with Hermes. And we get Loki apparently going to go toe-to-toe with Buddha. But outside of that, what happened? Raiden and Shiva fought. Fisticuffs. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's the chapter. They fought, reveal of Buddha. That's what happened. For a monthly, is this monthly? I'm pretty sure it's monthly. It's not bi-weekly. It's a monthly series. This was the most lackluster chapter I think I've ever got. I'm sitting here wanting to make a cut in the video, wanting to discuss, oh man, Raiden did a dropkick on Shiva. Should have seen it coming with that third eye of his. Oh, it's not activated. Whatever. And boom, down. Shiva took a few hits. Raiden took one. They're back to square one. Now it's time to get serious. It might as well be Fairy Tail. I'm all fired up. Yeah. You know, like, the fight was the most uninteresting part of the entire chapter. Because nobody really cares. I haven't seen anybody standing Raiden. And there's some fanboys that stand Shiva from, he's the god of creation. It's like, yeah, there's like 25 of them. Pick your religion. You know, so I've never been a huge Shiva fan. And I will correct myself from the last couple of chapter reviews. When I said Shiva is usually depicted as a woman, I probably shouldn't have used the term usually. My interpretation of Shiva has always been from the Final Fantasy games and other RPGs, video games, anime, and usually she's depicted as a she. Now, Shiva has, of course, been dictated as being both genderless and stuff, but generally is a male. That's my bad. Just wanted to make that correction before I forget. Yeah, so Shiva's normally male. That was my bad interpretation of the character based on my childhood upbringing of playing video games, watching anime, reading manga, the like, right? So, either way, how can I make this a 15-minute review? Like, I just can't. What would Tekking do in this situation? Because that man makes a 15-minute review about a 17-page chapter. I got 30 pages to work with, and I can't say shit. Like, there's nothing in this chapter. They fight. Great. Nobody I know cares about these two contestants. If Shiva wins, great. If Raiden wins, great. All I want to know, when we see the full extent of Shiva's abilities, will we know, could he have beaten Adam's Eyes of the Lord or not? I don't believe he could. That's the one thing I want to know about this battle. This battle took place in the perfect time in the manga to answer that question. Will we see it? Will we see the extent of Shiva's abilities? I have to believe that. And when we see it, will we have a definitive answer to the question, could Shiva have beaten Adam? Because I'm under the whole impression that Zeus stepped in because he knew it would be a loss for the gods. He knew Adam was too strong even for Shiva. That's why he kind of went, sit down, child. This guy's coming in. So, what are you going to do about it? Like, you got to think about it in a wholehearted sense. But are we going to sit down and suggest that Adam would have lost to Shiva? That's why I really am very interested in this fight, in the powers displayed, and the conclusion of the fight. That's for sure. But at the end of the day, okay, we've gone on 10 minutes now. Buddha's design sucks. Buddha's design is borderline insulting to every Buddhist I've ever met. Buddha's design, I know what they were going for. I understand what they were trying to do. You fucked up. You failed. You did the dirty wrong. You put it in the wrong hole. It's not the right hole. Because here, look, I don't usually show panels, but look at this. Look at this. Tell me you think Buddha. Do you think Buddha right now? Do you think Buddha with that picture? Because I don't. I see what they were going for. And it's not just one singular thing. I can forgive the hairstyle. Forgive the glasses. I can forgive the earrings. I can forgive the shirt. I can forgive the flamboyant attitude. I can forgive the lollipop. But all put together, I can't forgive. My tolerance is 2 out of 10. And they went for a 10 out of 10. They put everything, like, you can't do the whole, the male is so flamboyant, but clearly not gay, but not bisexual either. You can't do the Shuumatsu look. You can't do the hippie look. Like, look at me. Look at me. I got my hair down here. I got some type of a Gannicus looking ponytail thing going on. I could put my hair up in a ponytail. Sure. Okay. Man buns are really... Okay, I can't say the word, but let's use ridiculous. Ridiculous. Man buns are stupid. But I can put my hair in a ponytail. And I can wear a tight-fitting shirt. Wear a necklace. I'm not going to wear earrings. I'm not going to be sucking on a lollipop. I'm going to be drinking a beer during this review. You know, like, you kind of got to pick your battles. Like, I'm under the impression right here that Buddha wants to be or is a transsexual during this entire thing. And I don't want to judge anybody. At all. Never. But this is insulting. This is not a good design. It just... Is Loki gonna fight Buddha? I have no idea. I don't even know. I feel like I'm ranting right now. I feel like I should have done a live stream for this because this is not a review. This is here's the chapter. It wasn't very good. It was the weakest chapter of all of Valkyrie. And we got a really shitty Buddha design that may or may not be gay, bisexual, transsexual, something. One of the letters is the LGBT that doesn't start with LBG. You know? And I'm just sitting here like, what am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to take away from this? And it's... I don't know any Buddhists. Well, I know a couple, but I haven't shown them this. I'm sure they'd be insulted. But if you guys are Buddhists, if you guys know any Buddhists, let me know what they think, because this comment section better be off the rails, because I don't know what to do. I clearly have to live react to the next chapter. I don't want to. I want to wait till the end of the fight, but I think I really need to, because look at where we are. We got shit this chapter. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, but I feel like it was more of a rant. I hope you guys at least took away the good points of the chapter, which was the fight started, your Shiva. As I said, we might find out if he was toe-to-toe with Adam or not. That's all I took away, because everything else was kind of crap. I do have to acknowledge the fact that we're getting away from the fights is good. Like, we're getting that kind of, like, that background work, like that in-between sort of thing. We're seeing what Loki is up to in the meantime between fights. That, or during fights, that's cool. The interactions between the gods. Maybe we might even get interactions between the different human warriors. That would be really cool as well. But this chapter was, in my opinion, the weakest chapter of Valkyrie to date. So what do you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. Always really appreciate it. This has been Griever with your Behind the Bar reviews for Valkyrie chapter 32. And we'll see you back here next time. Drink responsibly, as always. And yeah, I'm drunk as a skunk.